because of a system that people like Donald Trump want to set up for people like me. You know what I mean? It's just really scary. And now women don't know if they're going to get the health care that they need. I don't know if I can apply for jobs and be accepted. Is it just because I don't have what I need for the job, or is it because of who I am? Then now I really have to put that into consideration. None of you know what that feels like. I'm sorry. If I find someone that I want to marry, do I have the right to marry them? I don't know. Oh, my transgender friend. I don't know if they can get gender for me.
I don't know what to say at this point. This guy Van Jones, to me, he's a comedian. I can't take him serious. He's on live air, grown man, crying with tears. I'm not saying you shouldn't shed a tear, but let's be real over here. You understand what I mean? A lot of this I feel like is just for show, or it's just to trigger people. Maybe he's a beta male. Y'all let me know. Right now we're about to react into TDS. Yes, for those who don't know what that is Trump Derangement Syndrome. So many people are developing this. I even heard a family actually unalived themselves. It was the husband. He unalived everybody plus himself because Trump won. You can't make this up. Sit back and react with your boy. If you have any suggestions, feel free to reach out to me on X, Instagram. Link is in the description. Let's see how this is about to play.
People, tomorrow, we're going to be handing clothes at the dry cleaners to people who don't have papers. There are going to be people who are going to be cleaning your teeth tomorrow who don't have papers. And they're terrified tonight. And so it's easy to blow this off. Oh, look at the elites. They're going to get their comeuppance. It's not the elite that's going to pay the price. It's people who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare. And those people didn't deserve to be respected and held and talked to. Those are the people who are going to pay the price for whatever Donald Trump decides to do.
Yeah, you see, this is what disinformation does to people. You understand? Now, this is an actual grown adult. She doesn't know how to think for herself. She is just listening to what the media is spewing. You understand? Let me break it down for you right now in the lamest terms. A lot of women got duped into thinking a certain way with this election. They were actually turned against us. They're saying that the men let them down. But what they're doing deliberately is letting us down. They're letting us know that they're purposely letting us down because of a choice that we made. Now, check this out right here. If you're a parent, let's just say you have a 5-year-old right now. It's going to take about, I hope your child won't even think of having kids till after they're 20. You understand? So we're talking about 15 years right now. He's not going to be the president for 15 years. You guys got to stop it with the nonsense. Learn how to think for yourself. Stop letting your emotions trigger your way of thinking, all right? Use common sense and logic.
I am so happy that I am childless today. Because I think if I was a mom, this would have hurt even worse. I am an aunt, and I can say that I never traded their rights for lower gas prices, but a lot of my fellow Americans did. So, F this country. F the people who voted for him. I can't care anymore. I can't care for a country that doesn't care about me, that doesn't care about queer people, that doesn't care about anybody who disagrees with them. And you know, when he said he's going to go after the people who didn't vote for him, his supporters heard that and they decided that was okay with them. And they voted for him anyways. So they fed him to it. They fed us to him. Along with women, queer, and anybody who's not a white man. So the next 4 years, yeah, fuck this country. Kids will continue to die in schools. Women will continue to die in parking lots. And the right will continue not to fucking care as long as they can have some cheap gas prices. But yeah, tell me how that's real Christian.
Trying to stay calm today. Woke up this morning. Decided that we were wearing all black today because it is the death of the country as we know it. I have never been so utterly disappointed in a group of people And I just don't understand. Like, how do you not understand we are under his tax plan? That tariffs will cost us money. That he is a misogynistic, homophobic, racist, bigoted piece of shit who does not care about you. He doesn't. If you die tomorrow, he could give 2 fucks. He could give 2 fucks if you eat, sleep, have a house. He doesn't care. And the fact that you think he does just shows how uneducated and how ignorant you are. I truly have no fucks to give anymore. Fuck you if you voted for him. This is insane. Seriously.
These people are seriously deranged. They are totally deranged. The syndrome is called Trump derangement syndrome. I don't know what's wrong with them. There's no reason for you to lose it this crazy. There's no reason for you to go this wild and crazy just because someone was elected a president. I mean, you got to figure your way out. You understand what I mean? You got to figure how this is going to work for you during this presidency. Many people keep saying, F the US now because he's the president. Let me see you try that in another country and let's see how far you'll get. You're going to get sent right back over here. They don't play when you leave the USA. I'm just letting you know that.
The fact that I have to clock into work after this, like nothing ever happened, this just made me lose complete faith in this entire country as a whole. Like, it really makes me not want anything to do with this country. So for me to go to work, it's like, why? Like, what is the point in even participating in this damn country at this point? Like, what's the point? Like, it has literally shown that it does not give a fuck about people like me or like any marginalized community at that. The people who got up together and voted for Donald Trump voted against their own self-interest. A lot of them. It feels like a lost cause. Like, the whole thing is just, it's to a point where, what optimism? Like, I know we're gonna have to get up and fight, but I'm tired of fighting. Like, this all we do. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to hear any just even weird tone directed to me today at work, because I will cuss a bitch out and get fired. Today is not the day to piss me off. And that includes y'all people on TikTok that want to comment ignorant stuff in my comments. Baby, if there was a day for you to fuck around and find out, it's today. Just because you won that election and you think now that you can be empowered to be bold and crazy, understand a lot of people are mad. And if you want to volunteer as tribute to say that you voted for Trump, don't be surprised when you have nobody in your life.
How would you feel if Donald Trump did win tonight?
I think I'd go home crying. I think it'd be very, very tough. I think it's the number one thing on voters' minds historically, or not historically, but right now, is the state of democracy in the United States. And I think that's what's on our mind right now, too.
Would you be crying too?
I would certainly be devastated. I could not really stand the 4 years of the Trump presidency personally, and I don't want a repeat of that.
One more thing that I really need to touch base on is this, right? Men did not let women down. We did not fail women, all right? The majority of people, when they voted for Trump, they were actually thinking with logic, and it was about economics. Everything else, that's what the left was worried about, and that's why they lost. We was thinking about realistic things, tangible things, all right? We weren't held up on titles. We weren't focusing on feelings. We weren't crying. We were focused solely on economics and logic. I guess some people don't know how to do that on their own. You get me?
I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight.
Much in my right now, I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now. Honey, you gonna say, we'll see if you still scream go Trump in the next few months. Let's see. It's about to be so many black men being pulled over and gunned down for no freaking reason. Oh, white privilege is gonna be so high right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America's 47th president is none other than Donald Trump. Here's some highlights of people with severe TDS. That's Trump derangement syndrome. And maybe when RFK Jr. gets into the White House, we can have doctors diagnose this as a real disorder. Mental health is on the decline, but not for much longer. But anyway, I feel a little bad for these people, but at the same time, you guys want liberal tears for breakfast?
Do you think you should take the signs down? If you feel like you need to go take him down, I'll go out there and help you.
I'm strongly thinking about it.
Okay, well, we can take the signs down. I don't know. I'm just not having a really good feeling about this, you guys. And I just want to know what the backup plan is, because surely Joe Biden, somebody surely thought they should come up with some sort of plan if he did win. So I just want to know what the backup plan is, because you just went a whole year scaring the hell out of me about Project 2025. And now it's about to happen? And you just think we're all just supposed to fucking go to work now? What's the plan?
Look, this is no disrespect to the LBGT community. I don't know if I said it right. LGBT, LBG, whichever one it is, right? To me, they're all under one umbrella. Well, let's just say besides the men who start dressing weird like the queers and everything else like that. Again, no offense intended. However, to me, they all fall under the gay umbrella. That's it. I mean, all these different labels is a little too confusing. They're all gay. You understand? Now, when it comes to the other added extra letters, they're just confused. I don't even know why they allow them to be attached. You understand? I don't know who's in control of how that works, but somebody got to get it right and send the memos to everyone so they're on the same accordance. This gentleman right here, I feel sorry for people who think like him. This guy, this man, this is serious delusion, all right? I don't know why he's like bugging out the way he is, but I'll let you see for yourself. Check this out.
So, yeah. This picture that says the Kamala Harris supporters are crying, and it's obviously people really crying. They're not crying because of a loss, they're crying because they're mourning a loss. Like, this is a father crying. All of you privileged people literally do not know at all what it is like to have your human rights on a ballot. I have no fucking clue what that feels like. I literally cannot fathom with a single bone in my body understand in any single way how anyone would want to vote for Donald Trump. I'm trying really hard not to cry right now, sorry. It's just like, when I grew up, I tried really hard to fit in with straight people, and with people in my town and people in my church, and I was so brainwashed and blindsided by false ideologies that are not fucking real. Donald Trump being one of them. And unfortunately, I'm really crying. I need to get it together. I bought a Trump shirt when I was younger, and I had no fucking clue what it meant. You know what I mean? It's just like, all the people around me had one. I wanted to be like them. I knew deep down in me that I was gay, and it really fucked with my brain because I didn't want to be that way. No queer person wants to fucking be that way in a society like this, because of a system that people like Donald Trump want to set up for people like me. You know what I mean? It's just really scary. And then during quarantine, it was kind of like a moment where, obviously a long period of time with yourself, and it really had me thinking, and I finally fucking woke up. And I really don't know the person that I would be without that time with myself, actually doing self-discovery and figuring out what was right and what was wrong. And I truly, truly, truly hope that all of these Trump supporters that are so blindly following this bitch can sit down and realize all of the shit that they have been repping on their bodies, the unsafe feeling that they're making everyone feel around them. And there's all these Christians that I see around my campus that are wearing Trump merch and MAGA hats and all of this shit. There is absolutely nothing godly or biblical in any single way about voting for fucking Donald Trump. Today, bigotry and hatred won. We took such a backward step in society, and now women don't know if they're going to get the health care that they need. I don't know if I can apply for jobs and be accepted. I don't know if I can do that. I've had so many problems trying to get jobs, and I always wondered, is it just because I don't have what I need for the job, or is it because of who I am? Then now I really have to put that into consideration. None of you know what that feels like. I'm sorry. If I find someone that I want to marry, do I have the right to marry them? I don't know. Oh, my transgender friend. I don't know if they can get gender for me.